welcome back to my channel. My name is Belkisa Aliyu. Today I want to share with you how I did my little office space, just my little table space, how I transform my table, how I decorate my background. It's going to be a multifunctional office for me because that is where I do a lot of my things, including my YouTube background. So just stay tuned. Let's go through this office. It's not going to take time. It's a really easy project. I had it for some time now and I just want to reshape it and just add some stuff. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, lovely. So this is what I currently have based on all the items that I have for my table. And I decided to just because the wall arts, I just got them, the frames, the silver frames, I just got them. They are from IKEA. So I just put them on there just to practicalize and see if it is gonna fit or look good on there. And I also got another 2 set of frames. So what I am currently going to do is, I'm just tired of seeing my brown table. I'm just tired of seeing the brown background. So almost everything in my living room now is silver and gray and black and white. Yeah, that's just a combination. So as I mentioned, they're from IKEA. So I'm just trying to see if I can put some gray sticky wallpaper. No, not a wallpaper, it's actually an adhesive sticky paper, right? I'm just crazy. I think I said it right. Okay, let's move on. Oh my goodness, it's just weird. Okay, so guys, you have seen the wall, you have seen the paper. That is gray, and I'm trying to measure and see if I can either put it horizontally or vertically. So at the end of the day, this is what I decided to do, to just do it horizontally. And I was thinking if I'm just going to put on the edges while I'm placing it like this, but then it turns out that it is not gonna work. So as I will be showing you practically what I did, so just keep on watching. Yeah, so this is what I did with the edges. I had to cut little by little to just place in on the edges of the table. I am trying to see if I can match the decoration, like the flower on top, to match the edges as well. So I'm just doing my best to make sure that this table come out to what I'm looking for. So, and I think it did, and I'm so proud of this. Is my first time actually even using adhesive paper to wrap anything in my life. And I believe I did a good job. So I got these frames. I'm just thinking about how to place them, because if I have them here, they're just going to block so many stuff that I need to put on the table. So I am thinking of just putting them up there, and that is exactly what I did. But unfortunately, this frames does not align, if as you can see, because I'm not a professional, right? So I wish my husband was here so I can have him just measure everything for me and put them, but he's not. So I'm just gonna go with what I have and what I can do. So that's exactly what I did. And I have a name box, light box there, that I wrote my channel's name there, and I placed it. That is since we were Elsutra's Kitchen and now we are Elsutra Essentials. So and I have my flower bouquet there. I just love the combination. I always loved purple with yellow, and the greenish complement everything. So on this basket, I have some frames that I bought that I want to do a project with. So they're still in there, and I still have so many files and papers and some notebooks that I put in the basket. And on my little lampshade here, I am putting some of my markers, my pencils, my pens, and almost everything that I needed for writing is right there. I love this little shade. As you can see it there, it has two charging ports. It has the light, and then it has this pen standing place, and you can put like little tiny stuff in there in the little small compartments. I am so proud of how the table came out. I just love the contrast. I love it because I just was so bored with the brown color because it doesn't match my house. It has nothing to do with my decor in my living room. So I wish I can cover all the other places, but if I could, I should use white, not gray all where, because especially because the gray has pattern and flowers. So I wish I can just turn the table all into white, because I don't want to get rid of my table. My table is so comfortable for me. Like, I have the drawers, the two drawers, and I have another cabinet underneath. So it was just so amazing for me. And as I mentioned earlier, that this office is going to be a multifunctional place for me. So this is where usually when I wake up in the morning, I come to do my content idea planning, and I go to edit my previous videos. This is also a place where you have seen me in previous videos that I am sewing and making my clothes. So I also use it to just sew everything here. So it's just a multifunctional space for me. So yes, thank you guys. And this is what I had before. That was earlier before I started redoing it. So as time goes by, I have changed my mind that I want to change this decor. This frames, I want to use them in my living room now. I don't want it in the office section. So I decided to get this IKEA shelf. It is just a kind of a Z kind of a shape, but it's so cute. So I had my husband measure and put it in place this time professionally. And at the same time, I think this is a month or 2 months after I did the first decoration. So now I got the fake flower tree, and I have the shelf now. I am thinking of changing my decor to gold. So because this section is not like included in my living room, it's just on the one side. I have these candle holders that I'm thinking of putting somewhere around, but I'm not sure. But I have these flower vases, this tiny glass gold. Oh my gosh, they are just so cute. And I got them in the big sizes, 2 of them, and I got the smaller sizes, also 2 pieces. So I just keep thinking and rumbling in my head how I'm going to put everything together. So let's see what I will be able to achieve on this decoration. Yes, and I also got this light. It's more like not a candle, like a light, but it does different colors. Like, it has like a rainbow colors all over, and it has a remote control. So my kids were so crazy about this when I turned it on. Like, they kept pressing it in and out, try different colors. Yeah, so I'm just cleaning any excess of the dust from the flower vases. So most of the time what I see from the picture of when I bought it, they have like a little tiny fake plants inside of them, so you can actually add whatever you want inside of them. And then I decided to just gonna go with the fake flowers for now, and maybe later on I'm going to change it to something else. And there is Ramla trying on the colors. She wanted to press all the colors, so we're just going to turn off the light and see how the colors are going to look when we dim the lights. So that's exactly what we're just doing, and it is coming out in different kind of colors. So I just had a little idea about this light. I'm just going to put it at the back of the flower bouquet vase because it's transparent. So if I put it at the back and I put a certain color of light, it's going to reflect on the flowers. So when I'm filming my YouTube video, I'm going to be having it back there. And I think I did already when I did my intro video, and that is the flowers. I kept thinking about whether to put them up straight or to put them showing the flowers, but I think up straight like this looks better for me now, so I have decided to put them up straight. I'm just putting them to show you guys how it looks like. This side is just showing the flowers, and up straight is also showing the little black holder of the flower. And here I have this plant holder as well. It comes in different kind of animal shape. We found this at $3. It's just $1. It is so cute. My daughter couldn't take her eyes off it. We kept thinking about what animal to pick, but at the end of the day we decided to pick the penguin. So I'm just going to be placing it in here in between the little vases, and I will just put it to hold my remote, because if I have the remote on the table, oh my god, my little tiny toddler will not let it rest. So it comes so handy for it to hold my remote. And this is what I have finally as my office space, but this is not going to be what I'm using for my YouTube background, because I have my folder here where I put on my business invoices. I also have a lot of receiving letters from the business office as well. Anything important that I need to keep, I just put them in the basket up there. I also have another folder that I use. So that is me putting in the different kind of lighting just to practicalize. And I have my sanitizer there. I also have my weekly planner board right here on the left, and this is where I write everything that I needed to do in a day, so I won't forget that what I needed to do. I have all my planning going. Yes guys, this is it. So let me show you what I'm going to do when I am going to film a video in this background. Yes, I am removing everything that is excess and destructive, because as you are recording your YouTube video, you don't want too much distraction, you don't want too much items. So all I am leaving is my shelf, my flower bouquet, and my name light box. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aliyu. Hi, I hope you enjoy the little makeover of my little office space. So if you have a little corner in your house, just try and transform it and just do something for yourself where you can sit down, focus, and write down some ideas. So as for me, as I mentioned earlier, my office is a multi-purpose space for me. That is where I put down my ideas, that is where I write all my stuff, that is where I do my fashion design, clothing, and that is where I do my video editing and all sort of things, you know, all sort of things that you can think of that can be done on a table or in an office. That is where I do my thing. So thank you so much. I hope you like what you see. Let me know in the comment section what part of the decoration is your favorite, and I will see you in my next project. Stay tuned, stay blazing, have a good one. Bye for now.